Zcash is ranked 60 on CoinMarketCap with a total supply of 21 million, a circulating supply of 11.9 million, and a market cap of roughly $1.6 billion. It is one of the most promising tokens with a high level of anonymity and has a strong potential to burst in the near future as the crypto market grows. But why am I saying this? Let us find out. Hello and welcome to Crypto's Monopoly. This is the 100x Crypto series, and in this episode, I will teach you all you need to know about Zcash before investing a single penny in it. And at the end, I will show you my chart analysis of Zcash and also give my prediction about Zcash. So make sure you watch this video till the end. Now, before we move forward, I have launched a series where I will reveal some fantastic undervalued projects in the crypto space. And every week, I will be revealing two such projects and giving away all the information you need to understand before investing a single penny in this project. And not only will I break down the project, but I will also show you what the project has done so far, what it will do in the future, and I will give you my perspective and prediction at the end. So make sure you subscribe to this channel and turn on the notification bell and do not miss a single episode of this series. Have you ever heard about Bitcoin? I know everyone has. So, when Bitcoin was first released, it brought the globe to the open financial system. And for the first time in the world, anyone from anywhere in the world could connect with anyone else. And the most significant disadvantage of Bitcoin blockchain is its lack of anonymity. So, Bitcoin allows everyone in the network to view the sender and the recipient addresses and also the value of the transaction that is made on its blockchain. The transactions were relatively simple to track and is possible to know how much money someone has, how much transaction he has made, and what are the addresses to which those transactions have been made. When the Zcash team saw the need of anonymity, they established a new blockchain environment and they carried two fundamental principles with them: the decentralization and the privacy. Decentralization is the process by which an organization distributes power and management to numerous local computers in their ecosystem. And privacy, well, everyone knows what it is. Zcash is a transparent and open currency that can be spent, sent, and received by a mobile phone, computer, or digital wallet. Now that you know what is Zcash, let us learn how does it work. So Zcash employs a zero knowledge proof technique known as ZK Snark, which is very essential to consider if you want to understand how Zcash intends to operate. So therefore, pay close attention to this part. So ZK Snark is the technology that allows the user to encrypt their transaction. And you may complete a transaction without anybody knowing who sent or received the money and without anybody knowing the amount of the transaction you have completed. Also, it assures that the transaction is genuine. This ZK Snark is classified in two types: Z addresses and T addresses. Z addresses are private, whereas the T addresses are public, and we can conduct transaction between both these type of addresses. We can carry out four different types of transactions using these two addresses. The first one is public, and in this form of transaction, we can make a transaction between two different sorts of public addresses. That is, in this case, everyone may see both addresses, such as who sent the money to whom. The second is shielding. We can make a transaction between one public address type, that is the sender, and one private address type, that is the receiver. In this case, we know who sent the money, but we don't know who to whom it was sent. The third is de-shielding. In this form of transaction, we can conduct a transaction between one private address type, that is the sender, and one public address type, which is the receiver. In this case, we wouldn't know who sent the money, but we can know to whom it was sent. The fourth and the last is private. We can make a transaction between two private addresses in this form of transaction. We cannot know who sent the money or to whom it was sent in this case. So you see, with Zcash, users can choose whether they wish to send money privately or openly, which is one of the best features which all of its competitors lack. Now that you understand what Zcash is and how it works, let us look at its key features and capabilities. But before that, if you are enjoying this video, make sure you hit that like button. As cryptocurrencies gain global adoption, privacy in the blockchain becomes the primary worry, because we are susceptible in the network if we do not have privacy and security. And our right to privacy must be safeguarded at all costs. So finally, Zcash is totally secure, fully decentralized, and you have total control over your finances, which are not even controlled by the government or the central banks. So on that note, Zcash is actually secure. It is completely decentralized and you have complete control over your finances, and no one, not even the government, banks, can interfere with your decision. And I feel this will be a major factor in the following days when the crypto space grows. Now let us go over some of the features and possibilities of Zcash. The first one is the transaction cost. The most essential characteristic of Zcash is its cost structure. If we make any private or transparent transaction to anyone in the network, the fees will be extremely minimal at only 0.0001 Zcash. The second thing is the privacy. Zcash offers two types of addresses, that is shielded and transparent, and we have already learned about this earlier. The third one is encrypted memos. When we receive a Zcash payment from someone else's private address to our private address, the amount of Zcash received and the transaction ID is the only thing that are visible to us. We don't know anything about the individual who sent us the payment, and we don't even know his address. However, there are instances when we need to submit additional information with the payment, such as the safe key, or let us say the bill number, and or the bank account number, and so on. So to do this, an encrypted memo was developed in Zcash, allowing us to communicate additional information together with the payment without violating the privacy laws. This means that along with the transaction, you can send a private note. The fourth one is key sharing. We know that Zcash transactions are private, but what if we need to share our transaction information for auditing purposes, or if we need to show our transaction to the government for regulatory purposes? We have the option of examining keys, which allows us to reveal to the authority all of our incoming transaction and the encrypted memos. The fifth one is transaction expiration. When we complete a transaction, we have a very limited amount of time to complete the transaction procedure. And if the transaction is not completed within the specific time frame, it will be marked as expired. This function is also supported by Zcash, that is, by default, the expiration time of any transaction in Zcash is set to 50 minutes. The sixth one is multi-signature. So transactions requiring multiple signatures are supported by Zcash. This means that a transaction may require the approval of two or more parties before the funds are transferred. Multi-signature transactions, on the other hand, are public and cannot be made private. Multi-signatures can currently only be used to spend from transparent addresses, though work is being done to expand them to shielded addresses. Now that you are aware of everything this project has to offer, it's time for me to share my thoughts on it and make a prediction about this coin. So when it comes to privacy coins, Zcash will be a smart choice for investor because it is adaptable and allows holders to choose how they want to transfer or receive funds. And as the initiative progresses, it is expected to rise dramatically in the future years. If you look at the Zcash chart, you will notice that it is currently sitting at the former resistance level, which is now working as a support. Overall, the chart indicates that the investors are still positioning themselves and that the demand for this coin is increasing. With that said, I believe that this is the last time you will see Zcash under $150. And if the crypto bull run continues, Zcash might reach around $800 by the end of this year, that is, the end of 2021. Also, please keep in mind that I am not a personal financial expert and that this is not a financial advice. This video is all about information that one needs to know before investing in anything. So, before investing in anything, always do your own research. I hope you enjoyed this episode of the 100x Crypto series. If so, please hit the like button. I will be back with another crypto project very soon, so subscribe to this channel and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss out on new episodes. Thank you so much for watching.